What is going on, people? Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well today. This is your match review for Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0. Now, I'm going to be very frank with you about this review, and I'm going to be I'm going to dissect it for you in the best way possible and give you my honest opinion. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload, when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow the socials in the description. It would really help me out. So let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game and what happened. So not a lot happened in the first half apart from the Eze free kick, which seemed to me like it was a foul. Guehi pushing Caicedo into the wall made us concede that goal, but it wasn't given for that reason. It was someone in an offside position, so therefore the goal should not have stood, and it didn't stand. So thank goodness for that. Good refereeing in that sense. Now, the game in all, we start with a lineup of Sanchez in goal, a back four of Reece James, Joshua Chiampong, Chalobah, Cucurella, a midfield two of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, on the right Pedro Neto, on the left Jamie Gittins, in the 10 Cole Palmer, and at top Joao Pedro. And I didn't really see anything from anyone today. It was a very bland performance. It was very underwhelming for what we were all expecting. As Chelsea fans, as I'm sure you were all expecting us to do very well today, to win comfortably, and to start the season off strong. Now, we've got a point. I could take a point. At the end of the day, I'd rather the point than the loss. But we've got to be more clinical. We've got to be more clinical. We've got to be more tactically aware. We've got to learn how to break the lines better, because Palace just was so compact today. They didn't give us really a sniff until like the 90th minute. So what does that mean for us? How do we go forward? We have to... Maresca has to go back to the drawing board now and look at his tactics. Look at what works and what doesn't work, and find the formula now. We've got West Ham next Friday. On Friday coming up. So, at the end of the day, guys, I'm expecting better. I'm expecting better from us. I'm expecting us to go out next week and be better. So, what were my standouts for this game? Well, Willian Esteval was a one standout. Liam Delap looked good when he come on. Joshua Chiampong looked good in the defence. He looked good in that centre-back position, which was good. And how that affects us going forward, it means we have a centre-back in-house. It means we can trust Chiampong now. It'll take him time to adapt to the pace of the Premier League, but once he's done that, he's going to be fine. His distribution's good. He's marshalling the defence. He's telling the players where to go, when to be in a certain place, and he controls it. But apart from that, Palmer was very quiet. Enzo Fernandez was very quiet. Joao Pedro was very quiet. Palace didn't really give us a sniff, as I said, and that could be detriment to a few factors. The low block defence from Crystal Palace. We didn't look like we wanted it enough, and to be completely honest with you, we weren't fast enough. We were too slow on the ball. We looked it was very pedestrian. There was no sustenance to the game at all from the Chelsea team. The Palace team, same. Palace didn't look that great either, but let's be real, it's first game of the season. We've got a point on the board, and we'll see how next week goes against West Ham. But I want to know from you guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you actually think about today's game and what you thought about the players. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, and don't forget to follow me on all the socials as well, guys. But one other take I can take away is Esteval. As I said, Esteval looked brilliant. Gittins needs to adapt. Gittins needs to adapt to the Premier League. He didn't look that great today. Enzo didn't even look like he was on the pitch. Palmer was ghosting in that game. It was very hit and miss from Cole Palmer. João Pedro, as I've said, didn't do too well. But at the end of the day, a draw is a draw. I'll take a point rather than a loss, and we move on to the next game. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow the socials in the description. Don't forget, I'm live in a 4:15 for the Manchester United versus Arsenal watch along. I will see you there. Take care, guys.